Hey guys, it's a sunny day, and guess what? It rained all night last night in California! Woohoo! And there was an amazing rainbow this morning. As I was driving my daughter to school, there was this big, thick rainbow with all these colors, and just like a section like this. And then as the morning progressed, there was this complete rainbow. It was awesome. So I just wanted to share that with you. Look, the sun! Yay! I'm very excited because I feel a little bit, well, first of all, I'm better. And last night I did a headstand, which I posted on YouTube. And I might even put it on my Facebook page because I'm so excited that I was able to do a headstand. I haven't done a headstand in it's been so long I don't remember the last time I did a headstand. So I'm very excited about the headstand. After 2 long weeks of having horrible, horrible pain and just really crushing exhaustion and just not feeling healthy, not feeling myself, feeling depressed, you know, plotting my demise and secretly and stuff like that, like really dark energy, and anti-love me, you know, and but then I felt better. So over the weekend, where I did not get to go to the Boogie by the Bay West Coast Swing Weekend, which crushed me, I did a lot of deep resting, and which I could tell I needed. Plus, I needed to stay home with my beautiful daughter. And but even when she had a sleepover, I could have gone, and I didn't go because I didn't have the energy. And for me not to go to a swing weekend, the best swing weekend in the whole country, one of the reasons I moved to California, anyways. But I did this deep resting, and something shifted deep inside me. And I think that other people have been feeling a shift. And it might have something to do with this Ascension thing. I'm not sure. But because I was so down, and I'm like, wow, you know, if I'm going to spend my life in pain, this isn't fun, and I don't want to. You know, I'll put up with a lot for my kids and everything, but if it's chronic pain, it's like, it gets you down where you're like, okay, this isn't good. This is not good. So anyways, I got through that, and I feel like I came out of that. And the pain that I was experiencing over the weekend was new to me. Not my normal pains. I have like 25 different versions of fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis where I feel different kinds of pain in different parts of my body. But I've become familiar with all of them. This was all new pain. This was totally new. So I feel like there are new heavy metals in the water. And I'm going to get tested on what those are. So, oh, by the way, there was the rainbow. I told you about the rainbow. The rainbow was amazing. I was literally clapping my hands. I was so excited to see the rain. And then it rained on us again. And I was happy to see the rain because the rain is awesome. And I did a few rain chants. I did some energetic medicine to bring rain here from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning every night for 10 to 20 minutes. And last night I was down the street and I was on my way home. It was 12:30 because my internet is down again, so I had to go down the street to get the internet. And it was raining. It was raining at 12:30 a.m., between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m., just like I said. And then I got home. It started to rain a little bit more, and then it quickly stopped, like after 10 weird seconds. That was totally weird. And then I guess it rained all night because when we woke up this morning, everything was covered in rain. So I felt very proud of the fact that we perhaps did bring the rain. Us Mainers from Maine brought the rain to California. All you got to do when there's a drought is bring a few Mainers over to the place where there's the drought, and the rain will start to fall. Because Mainers are flooded with rain. So, because it rains in Maine all the time. Anyways, I'm a little giddy because I'm happy, even though I have more pain in my left hip, which I am kind of bummed about. But see, look, I'm walking okay. I don't want to show too much of my apartment, but anyways. So I'm walking okay without a limp, but I feel it in my left hip. Last time it was the whole right side was feeling everything. Now it's right smack in there, and it's not a sharp pain like a knife. It feels more like a burning acid-like pain, as if somebody injected. It feels like somebody injected a bad poison into my hip. So that part stinks. And I woke up, last night I did the headstand because I was pain-free. I had pain in my shoulders, but nothing really seriously bad. And I was using that blue emu oil, which I think was helping. And I felt really pretty good and excited that I was able to do a headstand. I mean, even when I feel better than really awful, I haven't been able to do a headstand. So this was feeling so good I was able to do a headstand. That was nice. So, I mean, the desire to do a headstand, it does not come all that often, you know. I mean, it's a lot of effort on your wrists, you know. So, all right, so I went to see this doctor yesterday, Dr. Tony Varela. She is amazing. First of all, she's drop dead gorgeous. She's this beautiful, she's half Filipino and half, I think her dad is like, she said English, Irish, and Spanish. So that's a nice combination, right? Everybody needs a little Irish in them just to be fun, and then English for their extra intelligence and language skills, and then a little Spanish just makes you hot and sexy. So, is that my racism showing? Ooh, naughty me. Anyways, I like to make sweeping generalizations sometimes about different cultures and people because, I don't know, it seems like everybody does that. It seems like it sort of makes sense in a weird way. As long as you categorize it with a sweeping generalization and you know that not everybody fits into this category. Obviously not all Spanish people are hot and sexy. And obviously not all English people are really good with languages, you know. Duh. And not all Irish are fun and cute. Well, actually all the Irish are fun and cute. And you know what, with the Irish, you can actually make fun of the Irish, and they don't get all upset and defensive and like, oh, you're being mean to me. They like make fun of themselves too. So that's what I love about the Irish. They can laugh at themselves, and they're funny, and they're cute, and they love families. So it's Irish are all good. You know, they might be a little alcoholic, but in general, they mean well. They're good people. You know, I love the Irish. Anyway, full-on Irish, though. Don't marry them because that's too much Irish. Unless you're also Irish. Then you're just producing more Irish. But if you're like partly Lithuanian like me, then it's annoying to be with someone who's constantly making a joke out of everything. I must have a little bit of Irish in me because I like to make jokes too. So, back to Dr. Tony Varela, this beautiful, gorgeous woman with her big brown eyes and her beautiful smile and her perfect skin and her white teeth and her gorgeous hair and her slender body. I mean, she is gorgeous. And I kept thinking, like, God, she'd make the perfect wife, you know, because she was calm as opposed to a spaz like me. And she was just, like, really chill and obviously very intelligent. And she actually wanted to be dominated, you know. I mean, that's just, like, personal information. But, I mean, just saying, like, I don't mean giving away that stuff. But, like, she wanted a man who was going to take charge type of thing. Of course, we got a little personal after. And even though she's a strong, independent woman. And I thought, wow, she's the perfect wife because she wants to be, she wants a man to take control, you know. Some women like that. I like it too sometimes. I like to go back and forth, you know. You always got to change things up. It's just boring to be the same role all the time. You know, you're always the dominating one or you're always the submissive one. You know, boring. And that would never satisfy my 12 subpersonalities because some of me like to dominate and some of me like to be, no, all of me likes to dominate. Ha ha, just kidding. 2 or 3 of me likes to have somebody else take control, you know. So, I feel like I need some lipstick. I'm going to go get some. Anyways, I just feel really happy today, even though I suddenly got the awful pain in my left hip. That I was not happy about. Oh, here's my lipstick and my thing. So, okay. What I'm going to do, this is such a crazy ramble, but my energy was high today. My happiness level was very high, and I wanted to share the happiness because sometimes I'm just really unhappy and very, very stressed and not happy, miserable. And when I feel that way, I don't make videos because I don't want to perpetuate, you know, that stress. And I just don't feel like sharing any part of myself because I'm in a negative place. But when I feel positive, I feel like I should share. Ooh. And I want to share. Oh, wow, look at that kink. This is why that woman said she doesn't like this kind of chain. But I still like the kind of chain. Anyways, so she gave me all this stuff I got to do. You wouldn't believe. Okay, so hold on a second. This bag here First of all, I have to get a blood test. And I have to find a lab and go over there and have them stick a needle in my arm and take the blood out. And she's testing me for, I don't even know. She's got me down here a few things I don't understand. Candida, TSH, T4F, and T3 free. CBC with differential platelets. So she's checking my platelets. Sedimentation rate, Western, I don't know. Metabolic panel, ferritin. So I don't know. She's testing me for heavy metals and other stuff, I guess. And then I have to do this thing, which is, I think this is the saliva test. Ooh. And, oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is weird. I've got to fill these things. See? I have to fill all of these with 3/4 with my saliva. That's a lot of saliva. This is the saliva test. You send this out to somebody. And then it tests all the heavy metals and stuff. That's going to be hard for me because I'm not that saliva-ish, you know? Some people are more saliva-ish than others, and I am not I'm more dehydrated than saliva-ish. I don't produce a lot of drool. That can be useful for some things, but I don't have that talent. Not right now. And then I also have to do this, which I think is the urine test. Specimen collection kit. Ooh, so exciting. And this one, oh, okay, this is the one where you take 6 pills. I have to get my brain in gear for all this stuff. I think I'm going to start this either tomorrow or the next day. You take these 6 pills at once, and then with a big glass of water, and then for 6 hours you collect all of your urine, and then you put it in this thing, and then you shake it up, and you pour it into this thing, again, this thing, and then you send it via FedEx, because they give you the handy-dandy envelope for FedEx. I gotta go find a FedEx place. And that all takes, I think you get it back in a week, but all of these tests cost their own separate fees on top of, you know, her doctor visit, which was like $250, the first one. And then they dropped down to $100 after that. It's still cheaper than buying insurance all the time, but still, it added up. And she also sold me a bunch of, you know, I'll show you what she sold me. In case anybody wants to do the alternative route for trying to figure out how to get rid of inflammation. I am the queen of inflammation and rheumatoid arthritis. So, she's really into fish oil. She likes this company, Pharmax. And so I learned that you take these at night because your body absorbs fats better at night, I guess, which I never knew, and I never did that, so now I'm going to finally do that. You know, I have a friend who takes her pills at night, and I always take mine in the morning, but I'm going to try to do what she does. So now I know. And then she sold me, this is Pain Guard Forte. Pain Guard Forte. And this is for acute pain. Take up to 16 a day. That's a lot. But anyway, so then Wobezyme. This is for optimal digestion. Actually, I think I'm going to take some of this. I think I need this to help me digest that bacon I just ate. I did eat bacon. That's what I love about it here. Down the street. You're supposed to drink water with this stuff. Down the street, there's a little store, and they make bacon, a big thing of bacon. So you can just go get already cooked bacon. Okay, and then this stuff is household mold and dust mix. I can feel that going down there. I gotta drink water. Don't do that. You're supposed to drink water. And I live in a place with a wall-to-wall carpet, and lots of pets, so I hope this helps. This was optional. you know. Then she sold me this stuff, which is from Gaia. See, Gaia, which is backwards. That's the way this thing is. And it's ginkgo, danshen, motherwort, milk thistle, burdock, kidney support. And I think this stuff is really good. This is Chinese herbs. I can just tell this is unbelievably good for me. You know, it's a bit intense, but I can tell it's good for me. There's a little alcohol in that too, I think, just a touch, which you can feel. When you're sensitive like me, this is like a lot of alcohol. Okay, so then I haven't used this. This is a nasal spray. She thought I sounded like I had a cold, and I don't have a cold. I spent most of my life, until I was, I think, 37 or 38, I spent my life blowing my nose, and I always had a red nose. And that was because I was eating a little bit of dairy every day, and I was allergic to dairy, and I didn't realize that. So once, and my mother used to beg me to get off of dairy. She kept saying, don't eat dairy. And I would always argue with her and say, you know what, I don't eat that much dairy. I have a little milk in my coffee. I didn't like black coffee back then. And then I would have, you know, a bite of cheese during the day, nothing. And she was like, that's too much. Don't have any, clean out. Well, she turns out to be right. The mother is always right. It's a fact. Listen to your mother. She knows. She does care about you. So anyway, this stuff is to clean out my nasal cavity. So I haven't blown my nose chronically since I was 36 or 7. And because I did quit dairy, like she said, and I did clear up. My nose cleared up immediately. It was awesome. Took me years to believe it, but it's true. So if you have a chronically stuffy nose or acne, get off of dairy. Dairy makes things worse because we're not really supposed to be drinking cow milk after all. Can you believe that? Cow milk's for baby cows. You know, it's the same way mother's milk's for human babies. Right? So all of this stuff was a couple $100 because this stuff. Okay. Oh, she gave me a, oh yeah, where's my little remedy? She also gave me a homeopathic remedy, which I cannot find right now. Where's the homeopathic remedy? Anyways, oh, there it is. Here it is. Homeopathic remedy. Spascupril. That's funny. Spascupril. I like the spask part is the spastic part, I take it. It's for menstrual cramps, abdominal bloating, and muscle spasms. I do have abdominal bloating. She thought I seemed very inflamed around my belly, you know. So that's what I'm taking. Now, I'm going to vlog about my experience with these doctors because I want to see if I get results. So this is day 1, and I'm going to, you know, I'll make a video when I do my urine test and all that stuff. I won't exactly videotape myself peeing into the thing unless I feel really crazy and then I do that for some reason, but I doubt I will. Although they do stuff like that, I know, but I'm not going to do that probably. Anyway, so, and I'm seeing another doctor on Thursday, which is tomorrow, first thing in the morning. And that guy's more of a regular doctor. Actually, this woman is a regular doctor. She's a naturopathic doctor, so she can prescribe medication and she can take blood tests and stuff, but she does, you know, more alternative. She's an alternative medical doctor. I guess they have a whole college for alternative medicine, which is really cool. I like that. If I was going to be a doctor, I'd be an alternative medicine doctor. Actually, if I was going to be a doctor, I'd be an energetic medicine doctor because that's what I do naturally is energy medicine. And so I'll let you know how the thing goes with the doctor tomorrow. Now, he's a regular doctor, but there's like a naturopath in the group. There's 11 doctors, so we'll see what he says. I look kind of tired, don't I? Okay, so what else? Anything else? I really miss dancing now that I'm feeling a little better, but now my left hip is out. So I've got, oh yeah, I got this notebook. I am recording all my stuff at my pain. And I'm going to put a red dot on all the days that I have pain, which I bet you is going to be probably 3/4 of the month. And so this will be video 1 of the rheumatoid vlogging to see if I can cure myself of rheumatoid arthritis, or at least, you know, calm it down. I don't know if I should call it a cure or how I manage life with rheumatoid, or how, or can I cure my rheumatoid arthritis? I don't know. I really want to. I want to be physically able. If I'm going to be in a body, I want to be physically able to do the things you do in a body. Why be in a body if you can't really use it, And I was going to go on and on about the anti-love experiment because I've been thinking about that so much, but I don't know if I will. I just want to focus on the positive right now because I finally feel positive. I feel sort of bipolar with this, like I was really down and then I come up and then I go down and then I come up. And I mean, the mood swings aren't as extreme. It's for me, it's the body that's extreme. The body goes from I can walk to I cannot walk, So, and then my mood will go along with that. When I can walk, I'm much happier, obviously. So today is a good day. Even though I have a little pain in my left hip, I'm still very upbeat because it rained in California, which we needed. And there was an incredible rainbow, 2 of them. There's probably another one. I should go out there and go try to catch a rainbow. I think I will go try to catch a rainbow. And so, anyways, I hope you guys are doing well because I'm doing well right now. And when I do well, it feels like I'm doing really, really, really well because it's like after doing really badly, when you're really down, coming up is that much better. Oh, maybe that's why we go through this miserable life. So when we come out of it, we're really happy. Because if you think about it, it's like, why would we choose to enter a realm with the vibration of anti-love, the opposite of love? Maybe that's so that we really appreciate it when we have love back. Maybe that's the way to get the all-time high, is to have the all-time low. Maybe that's what this is about. I know that's not that fun to have these all-time lows. It's definitely not. And you're like, why am I choosing this? Why would I come to this realm? What am I doing here? Mucking around in pain and misery. Why can't I be happy? Why can't our dreams come true? It's like, I had this other really weird idea, this concept of like the world, right? And it being encapsulated in these different vibrations. And you know how like the Wheel of Fortune, and there's these, and so when people accomplish something on this planet, it's a big deal. Well, why is it such a big friggin' deal if somebody accomplishes something? It's because instinctively, I think, it's because instinctively underneath it all, we know that this realm of existence, this dimension, is really challenging to get anything you want to have happen. Why? Because everything's in reverse. The driving force of desire gets slapped with the opposite of that desire on this planet most of the time, half of the time, at least half of the time. So it's a real crapshoot whether you're going to get something you want. And you have to work really, 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 really hard to get what you want because you're going against love. You're going against your desire. You put out a desire, but it doesn't manifest. The opposite of it manifests, right? You only get your desire if you work really, really, really hard or focus really intensely or find the key. It's not easy to get what you want here. In fact, it's almost designed for you to not get what you want. And then there's these layers. It's like there's these layers around the planet with different vibrations, and some of the layers, and when you throw out a wish, say you're throwing a wish, it could get caught into the layer of anti-love or the layer of oppositional, opposite. Or it could get caught into, if you throw it high enough, maybe it gets caught into the you will get your wish realm. So there's I feel like there's different layers, energy bands around the planet, and some of the bands are for success and some of them are for failure. I hate to say that strong word, but, right, do we not fail often? Isn't it more common to fail than to get success? Isn't that why when somebody succeeds, it's such a big deal? Because the common thing is to fail or to self-sabotage, right? So that's why we're so impressed with someone who accomplishes something, because it's hard to accomplish something in the anti-love experiment, which is the entire universe, not just the planet. This whole universe is within that concept of anti-love experimentation. So that's why things go wrong all the time. That's why love breaks up. That's why there's so much divorce. That's why there's so much pain in the realm of love. That's why people die, right? If you were to be in the love vibration, you would live forever. The reason that we die is because we are in the anti-love vibration. And this thing with the bands around the world, this is what just came to me really yesterday, recently. I think it was yesterday on my way home from the doctor, where I thought it's like the bands around the earth have different vibrations of success or failure. So your wish might go up and get caught into the band of partial success, or your wish might go up into the band of full success. But that one's hard to get to. And so when people succeed or they follow their dream and their dream comes true, it's amazing, is it not? Or don't we get amazingly impressed? Because we know that it's really hard to do that, because on some level we know we're up against the impossible odds of anti-love. That's the thing. That's what we're doing here. Experiencing what we would go through were we to go live one life, because obviously, or many lives, but at a time, without love, anti-love, opposite of love. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? You know? I mean, it's weird. It's like I have a friend who has a wish, and I am part of his wish. And it's like he has a spell. His wishes are getting caught in the band of you don't get your wish, the opposite of love, the opposite of desire, the opposite of success. And it's like, I want to fulfill his wish, but I don't. I can't do it. And I don't know why. And I was like, why don't I? Why don't I fulfill his wish? And it's because his wish got caught into the unsuccessful vibration band around. And so I can't fulfill his wish because that band is really powerful, that vibration. So I tried to fix that for him, but it'd be like trying to change the entire universe with a few corrections. Not going to happen, you know. There's other bands. I think he's caught into a lot of. His wishes are not breaking through the lower bands to the higher band. I wonder if it's like that. I bet it is in a way, at least. Somewhere, somehow, part of it is like that. So your wish, your desire has to come from your body up and go so high up that it catches the band of success. It has to go through all the bands of failure. That's why usually there's a lot of failure on your way to success, right? Because you got to have a strong enough wish that it passes through the bands of failure to success. What do you think of that idea? Maybe that's why we have such a hard time achieving our goals here. And also why, this is the other thing, we come down here and we're always dying. You know, you can die as a child, adolescent, teen, a young adult. You can die at any moment during your lives. Because when you come down here as a baby, you don't come down to die, but maybe actually you do come down to die. Because this is the realm where you die. Right? It's just a matter of when. And if you don't die from a car accident or getting shot or a disease or something, you're going to die of old age. There's no getting out of death. So it's funny and interesting to me that we come down here to die. You know what I mean? Like, ultimately, that's what we end up doing. And our soul does not die. So this is a journey. This is a book that we're reading. This is a movie that we're watching. This is a game that we're playing. And just like Monopoly, I would say this is anti-love Monopoly. The anti-love experiment Monopoly. And our playing piece is our human body. This is our playing piece, our human body. And whatever we get to play the game with our human body, the level of our mind, what kind of body we have, whatever we have. Our race, our culture, our how highly or lowly functioning our brain may be, how we navigate, how we play with our game piece, which is our human body. And so I want to go back and catch that thought. Of course, my brain doesn't work that well now. But yeah, oh, that's right. So as we're dying, as we're aging, we're trying to stop aging. You know, we're trying to stop aging with potions and pills. So it's funny that we come down here to play a game where we die, or we believe we die. We believe we die. And then we try to stop the aging process with pills and potions. We buy stuff. So that's all business and commerce. It's a game, see? You know, why would we come down here to die and then try to fight death? I mean, now, is there a way to transcend death? I don't think Jesus transcended death. I mean, they say that he did, but I mean, who knows with that guy? He might have gone back up to the planet. He might have gone back up to his spaceship. Oh, speaking of spaceships, because I was telling somebody today about the bubble car, because my neighbor bought an electric BMW, and which is really cool, and they love it, and he was plugging it in, which takes like 13 hours, but then you get like 80 to 100 miles on a one charge, which takes 13 hours. I actually didn't think it was that practical. For me, it might not work. But he thinks it's all the rage, and he only says only a couple, $4 to charge the car for 100 miles. And then he was saying that Tesla has a car that you get like 300 miles, but it's $80,000. And I'm going to Google the Tesla car just out of curiosity. I'm not going to buy one, but I just bought my little hybrid. I get 40 miles per gallon. I'm all excited about that, you know. But I really would. I think it's coming up. I want the bubble car where you sit in your car and you actually control the thing down here. You don't have a steering wheel. You control your car down here. That's the car I remember. I have this very clear memory of that. So anyway, we were talking about cars and plugging things in, and that led me to, what was I thinking? It's so distracted. So ADD. Oh, I don't remember what it was now, dang. But I'll talk about it later in another video, you know. So, anyways, yeah, I just think it's funny. The transcending the death thing. Oh, yeah, Jesus. Did he die? Oh, the planet, going back home to the planet. Oh, that's what I was going to say. My doctor asked me, because I was talking about my spaceship, because I have this memory of the bubble car with the reclining seat and the controls down here. And I was talking about my spaceship, because I have one, and when I'm off this planet, which I can't wait to get back to my spaceship. I love it. I love my spaceship. The seat and I just fit perfectly together. Okay, so she said, oh, are you a Mormon too? And I was like two, as in, are you a Mormon? Because she didn't look like a Mormon. She had beautiful dark skin. But anyway, she's like, I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, the Mormons think that they have a spaceship at another planet. I didn't know that about the Mormons. I think that's a new thing the Mormons just made up. Because the Mormons are always making up new stuff to add to their religion. Because they're really bright, they're really smart, they've got active minds. They're all these white guys that made up the Mormon religion. Really smart white guys. And in order to keep you try to achieve something, they're always coming up with more and more stuff to achieve. That's why they don't have just one heaven, but 4 heavens. And by now they probably have 5 or 6 heavens. I learned all this stuff from a guy I dated for a while. He told me all about the Mormon religion, which I found pretty fascinating. And he was all anti-Mormon, but at the time he was into it for a while because he was a white guy. It's a white guy's, heaven. Whatever woman you want, multiple women, a lot of money, mansions, all that crap out there, So, so I never heard that the Mormons thought that they all had spaceships and other planets, but I think that's actually cool because I agree. There are other planets. There are spaceships that we have. I have a spaceship, and I have a really cool little bubble car that I love my car. It's just I see it and I see where I go. I have very clear. I keep connecting to the other realms that I exist in, besides this one, and traveling through space in my bubble car and going to different places surrounded by other people in their cars and all these spaceships, little mini ones and then bigger ones, and going to these different locations. And there's a definite drama that I haven't resolved, that I'm going to this one particular space club, and I'm meeting someone there, and I need to confront something very, very painful and awkward. And I think part of my life here is to work on some of the stuff to get my soul in the right place so that when I enter that bar and run into that person, it goes well, because it could go really badly. So I thought it was interesting that she said the Mormons think that they have a spaceship at another planet, because usually religions don't ever go there with a spaceship at another planet. So their thinking is getting kind of interesting. I almost want to talk to the new Mormon and see where they're at. I love talking to people about their religions because it's so fun and interesting what people think and believe. We believe so much crap. It's anti-love. It's the anti-love experiment, so everything is a lie. And we just have to be like the Irish and make fun of this situation that we're in as much as we can, as long as you're not in chronic pain. That's hard to be laughing at, you know. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will talk more later. Chat, chat, chat. Thank you for listening, watching my video, and I hope that some of my happy energy that I feel today gets passed through to you, because that's what my intention was. You know, there was a lot of stuff I was pretty upset about, and I feel like I shifted into another consciousness. I'm not sure if it's being out in California. I'm not sure if we all shifted. My son told me he shifted into a new state of inner peace and calm. So maybe we that are ascending. Oh, that video I was watching about the ascension symptoms, that's all of my symptoms. All of this rheumatoid might be ascension, because for some reason ascension really hurts. For some reason ascending causes incredible pain in your body, muscle aches and pains and spasms that don't make sense, you know, spaciness, exhaustion, not wanting to be with crowds. So all of that is me, and probably a lot of us. So maybe I prayed. I said, look, if I have to be here, I need a break. I need a break from this pain, and I'm getting one now. And also, you know, my friend Ron coming into the picture, that really took a huge pressure off. Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you. Because that was a real life, real world issue that was bringing me so much stress with my siblings and stuff, that to have someone in that arena, it's like I can get the spiritual love and the friendship love and all that stuff. I love that, need that too. But this hardcore, like, real world reality stuff with you know, money and lawyers and estates and shares and all of that heavy-duty, challenging stuff to navigate, which is all pretty much managed by lawyers and accountants, and, you know, arrogant macho white guys who think that they deserve everything in the world. Nobody deserves anything but them. I did not just say that, did I? I think I did. Anyways, so that... I mean, not everybody's all bad, and they don't always think those things, but some people do some of the time. And so just to have a nice, calm, super awesome, smart guy helping me navigate that against all those people, because there's more of them than there are of me. I appreciate it so much. Huge thank you. Now all they need is a really good lawyer. I have not attracted good lawyers yet. So maybe I will get lucky, but I feel that I'm getting a break from that misery that I was in. I still have physical pain, but it's nothing like it was. I mean, this may not last. Who knows? Today's a good day, so I'm going to celebrate today. All right, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. So big kiss. Mwah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.